Hello everybody! I have handpicked 8 simulation and survival games that are releasing in May 2024, and I've only included those that have confirmed release dates on social media. Some are very chill and cozy and relaxing, and others are action-packed survival games that you can play with your friends. So sit back and enjoy my curated collection of sim and survival games releasing in May. If you like PvE co-op base building survival games where you play as a scientist thinking of nerdy and crafty ways to use office products as weapons to battle creatures and escape your underground research facility that's been breached by supernatural creatures from failed experiments, then Abiotic Factor might be right up your alley. Abiotic Factor releases into early access on May 2nd and had some pretty awesome reactions to the demo a few months ago, so I have high hopes for this one. You can play it alone or with up to 5 friends. You get to explore, hoard everything that you can scavenge to build your base, and use your scientific brain to craft objects and solutions to help you survive and ultimately escape. The outlandish tools you can make, vehicles you can drive, and creatures that you'll face are horrifyingly awesome. And I can only imagine how fun this game would be with a group of friends, especially because there are unique skills and perks, so choices do matter and offer unique replayability. Although Abiotic Factor is definitely not a cozy game, its unique combination of comedic, creative survival, sprinkled with a bit of combat and a situation perfect for teamwork, not to mention the spooky, cartoonish aesthetic, makes this one of my top games released for May, even if it's an early access title. Another May 2nd early access release is Foundry, where you can build your own factory in a procedurally generated voxel-style world. Foundry looks a bit like Satisfactory blended with Minecraft. You can build the factory of your dreams, automate it, focus on whatever challenging aspect you'd like, or kick back and make things look pretty and aesthetic. That's what I would do. Foundry is whatever you want it to be. This voxel world is your sandbox. Play it first person as a robot and begin by scavenging nearby resources, sculpting your block-style environment, and crafting fully automated factories complete with pipes and conveyor belts and plenty of technology to tinker with. Foundry can be played solo or multiplayer if you have friends. Foundry caught my eye because I enjoy games where you can build things and employ creative ways to solve problems. If you like Minecraft-style building games with logistics and engineering, Foundry is a title you'll no doubt want to check out. This next game is a farming sim sequel called Farm Together 2, which releases into early access on Steam on May 7th. Farm Together 2 has all the farming sim staples you'd expect, all packaged with attractive 3D graphics. Grow and harvest crops, plant trees, care for animals, use your cash to buy cute new decor and decorate your house, use your tractor in the new automatic mode, and travel to town to peddle your crops and complete villager quests. What's interesting about Farm Together 2 is that time progresses even when you're not playing, so there's always something to do, and you can play alone, with your friends, or open your farm to the public. You can build the farm of your dreams, complete with roads, fences, buildings, and simple terraforming. Now, the original Farm Together released back in 2018, and although it's been on my wish list, I was never quite sure it had enough depth to maintain my interest. While Farm Together 2 claims to be better in every way, I'm still not overly clear what that means. So I'm adding this to my wish list, and I will take a look at the gameplay once it releases into early access, but I wanted to share this simple, cute 3D farming sim option with you. Next, we have another cozy game that will nourish your senses with its hand-painted watercolor balconies and soothing musical composition, easing your stress as you play. Pocket Oasis releases onto Steam on May 8th and provides an amazingly relaxing gardening sandbox experience. Choose from an array of balconies all over the world and use your green thumb to transform it into a flourishing natural paradise. Pocket Oasis has 36 plants to unlock, as well as day and night cycles and climate variables that will affect plant growth. Harvest your plant's fruit, unlock new pots for transplanting, and adorn your private plant-covered balcony with decor and 20 unlockable pet friends. Every plant, pet, and object in Pocket Oasis has been meticulously hand-painted in this charmingly relaxing plant game. I'm going to squeeze a bonus game into the lineup. Not sure how I missed this one, as I'm a crazy cat lady and have had it wishlisted for months. But Little Kitty Big City releases onto Steam, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch on May 9th. Coincidence, since cats supposedly have 9 lives? I think not. Anyhow, you play as a cat tasked with finding your way home through a bustling city full of curious items and situations that simply must be explored and played with. And thank goodness this is an open world game, so you can prowl at your leisure, making animal friends, completing quests, causing catastrophic problems, and, oh yeah, finding your way home at some point. The cartoon graphics and positively comedic exploration in Little Kitty Big City makes this a tale I can't wait to play. If you like idle creature collection games, then Fishlets might be one to add to your Steam wishlist. Create your own virtual aquariums to feed, breed, collect, and unlock new fish. But what makes Fishlets unique is the option to play it actively in Adventure Mode, which has 7 levels and enemies to fend off as you protect your aquatic friends and unlock rewards. And of course, it also functions in Idle Mode, which is perfect for a second monitor or while you're multitasking and just want a cool, interactive, animated wallpaper. Fishlets has 48 hand-drawn pixel fish and over 300 color variants to discover, snails, shrimp, and axolotls to buy in the shop, and tons of plants and decor items too. I am such an aquarium nerd, so Fishlets is right up my alley and I will be checking this one out on May 13th, and I'm eager to see how it compares to similar games like Chillquarium. Before I even read the summary of World's Worst Handyman, which releases to Steam on May 13th, I immediately thought of the untitled Goose Game, which is filled with comedic antics, but this time a human is performing them. You play as Doug, a poorly equipped handyman, and I use that term loosely, who's trying to complete odd fix-it jobs to earn cash to save the animal shelter from bankruptcy. Strap on your attractive fanny pack full of tools and embark on chaotic adventures completing the oddest jobs. And just plan on things going awfully, hilariously wrong. Solve puzzles, battle physics, and master ninja-style stealth as you plunge, hammer, and katana your way through odd jobs, each one earning you cash to put towards supporting the animal shelter. Why yes, even fanny pack-wearing, toilet-fixing handy people can be heroes. The humor, silliness, and vibrant art style attracted my attention to World's Worst Handyman, and I think it'll be a hoot to see the gameplay upon release. I am normally not fond of city builder games, but this one incorporates survival and an endearing graphic style, and I find it quite intriguing. Synergy releases on Steam on May 21st and smothers your citizens in a puzzling, post-apocalyptic, cartoon-style world that you must explore and decipher to figure out how to survive and thrive. Analyze the plants and environment to create a survival guide for your people. Designate researchers in order to unlock new buildings across 9 districts, and place your structures strategically to maximize developmental success. Embark on expeditions to discover new lands and recruit new settlers, and your choices matter in Synergy. There will be struggles along the way, which reminds me of an old game called Oregon Trail, minus the dysentery. And if you're like I am and aren't quite sure what you think about city management games, there's even a free demo of Synergy that you can play right now. And finally, how about a farming and life sim nestled in a Japanese countryside village? SunnySide is set to release on PC on May 24th and July 10th for Xbox and PlayStation. Everything about SunnySide just radiates cozy charm blended with a modernized simulation experience. Craft your plot of land into a self-sufficient homestead by farming, canning, and fermenting, perusing local resources, building and decorating your home, raising animals, and developing romantic and friendly relationships with the locals. Browse the shops and explore the village. Use technology to customize your character, phone, and a drone. And create your sunny Japanese countryside story at your pace with 113 crops to choose from, hundreds of recipes to cook, and 27 characters to meet. SunnySide's unique twist, aside from the Japanese aesthetic, is the emphasis on a modernized farming sim experience. Instead of watering cans, you hydrate your crops with hoses and irrigation systems. You compress oils, package your produce in various ways, dehydrate, ferment, and can your produce, and focus on enjoying the experience as opposed to mindless fetch quest socialization. SunnySide is certainly a sim for cozy gamers to keep their eyes on. And there you have it, 8 simulation and survival games that are releasing in May 2024. If I had to pick my favorites, I would say that I am most excited for SunnySide and Abiotic Factor. SunnySide just for the Japanese cozy farming aesthetic, and also for their promise to kind of shake up the life sim genre and make it a bit more modernized. And then Abiotic Factor for the creativity and the challenging co-op survival. Let me know which of these that you are most excited for, and if you like simulation and survival games, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you want to be extra nice, drop a like or a comment below, and I thank you for watching.